All right, happy April 9th. As we're watching the market pump, appears that Trump made some kind of announcement, or anyway. So, pretty cool though. So this video is really about the new GANN Weekly Trading Compass. We already have the regular compass, which is really good, as you can see. But this one is really cool, and so I want to dive into this one. And really, just to make it in simple terms, it's kind of like you're going on a treasure hunt, right, in a big forest, which is the market. And so this weekly GAN trading compass is like a magic map, right, that helps you find treasures, which are the good trades, and it helps you avoid the bad trades, right? So let's kind of break down what this map is showing you. So you can see here, this bottom 0/8 is kind of like the floor of a building, right? Price is likely to bounce and go up from here. So if you ever see price, if we ever go back in time, see if we can go far back. So you can see, actually, up on Sunday, look at that, it came down and did almost a double bottom right at that point, 0.8. So it's like great. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. So I don't know if we can go back further, but yeah, basically on I used to say Monday. Sorry, it's like this is Sunday night, but yeah. So basically, Monday morning at 3 o'clock in the morning, nice double bounce off of a weekly 0.8 GAN level. So definitely a great area to buy, right? And then we have the second one, which is well, there's a lot of them. We have the other levels too. Like, so the 1.8 is another area where you can use it as it's going up. You can scalp going above. As going down, you could scalp a little bit going down, and then it's going up. So you could use it as a level to trade. So it's breaking down. And then as you can see here, earlier today, it breaks up, it retests and bounces up. And look at this little bounce right at 11, right on the money. This 1.8 gives you an amazing number, and the market is just firing. I mean, it's awesome to see. So then we have, again, this is the 2.8 and the 2.1 are pretty close, right? They're very just levels to look at. The 4.8 is definitely like the middle, because it's going to be an area where price will stop to rest for a minute and pause. But even like the 3.8 is kind of the same thing. These are like the 3.8. I guess you say kind of reverse a little bit. The 1.8, the 3.8, the 5.8, and the 7.8 will act like little speed bumps, and price will likely slow down just like it is right there, right? Price pumped to 3.8 and just kind of paused, right? So it's just kind of good to have those awareness areas on your chart, so you don't long right into a key level, right? So that's the main purpose of this, basically the compass, the weekly compass, is to help you avoid getting trapped, right? So you know where these ceilings are located. We know where the bottom floors are located. And so it just really helps us, and we do, there's so many tables on here. So if I enact the tables, you could go crazy with the analysis, right? But really, you don't need to, you can see all the ATR, you can see the volume, you can see the patterns, the volatility. So really, though, really what it tells you is that you don't need the tails as much. You basically just trade off the lines, right? So what a bounce off that 3.8. Like I mentioned, it's kind of like a little speed bump right on the dime. It hits it, right? So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't want to get into all the tables because there's just so much, like I mentioned. Let me see what else would be good to talk about this. Let me scroll down a little bit. So yeah, a lot of times you're starting off your week, they're already plotted for you, right? So your job is just to you get a double top here on the 1-8, and it blows through it, and then you use the 2-8 to trade. As you can range trade it, you can see, and then you're kind of in the middle here. There's a nice breakout trade, and then you can see a breakdown, so you can just trade level to level. So it's a really good addition to our GANN suite of indicators. So everyone has access to it in our group here. Yeah, so it's just a really good support and resistance. Look at this. So you can see there's some room here. I got in a little late here. Let's see if we can scalp up to give it some room here. That's probably too much, but we'll see if we can get a nice little scalp back up to the 3-8. We'll see if this plays out. So it kind of, like I said, it's like a really cool thing here. Avoid buying right in, like you wouldn't be buying into it. At least we're kind of in the middle here. Obviously your best entry here, but look at this. This is a nice little trade just using the compass, targeting the 3.8. So it's kind of cool. So as we're kind of tracking this thing, we can move our stop up, and if it'll let me. So there you go. Just as live as the market is doing its thing, you could be like, well, I'll take. Well, we'll stay in this thing actually, and I take it out. Let's try one more time here. Market's going pretty crazy, so let's see if we can capitalize on this thing. Nice candles here. So we'll see if we get a nice push back up to the 3.8. Let's see. See if NQ can keep doing some pumping here. I mean, it could blow through this level. Who knows, right? I mean, anything can happen. Let's see what it's going to do. Just waiting for it to do its thing. Can we get back to 743? Yeah, this weekly compass is awesome though. We do have obviously the daily GANs, which are amazing too. So being long from 88 with the compass really gives you a good it's a good map, right? Just gives you good levels to ideally you're long as close to the daily GANs as you can be, but trading isn't about being perfect. It's about being smart with your entries and managing your risk. So we'll see if we can get a nice bump back to this 3.8. So this is where you kind of manage it a little bit. You can take some off. We're getting close to where it bounced before. So we'll see. See if we can get back to it. It's pumping. Yeah, whatever Trump announced definitely is moving the market. So, man, some cool stuff. So yeah, we're right at this 3.8, almost again. We're a little bit away. So that's where you could take off. Let's say you want to take off a couple, and it's breaking through. Well, let's just take 2 off. If it'll let me. Yeah, there we go. So you just made, $500 on really no drawdown, really. And now we're pumping through this 3.8, and pretty cool. We'll see what it's going to do. Let's see this level. Can I get to 97? I don't know. Pretty good stuff though. Can I get to GANN? GANN to GANN. Man, that's a lot of just straight up off this. I mean, what a beautiful, just great levels here. Really good stuff. So it might take me out, and it did, but we hit our main target. And anyway, just a little breakdown of the weekly GANN that is available to our premium members. So anyway, have a great Wednesday. Take care.